The Prophet of Thought series. The Prophet of
Open
Thought
your
series.
mind. This is X from the Prophet of Thought series,
The
also
Prophet
known
of
as
Thought series.
the Frontistery. And I want to talk to y'all about truth today. Because
The
truth,
Prophet of Thought series.
it's something. And as the saying goes, the truth
Prophet
hurts.
of Thought series.
And us as black people, I think that's why we spend a lot of time dancing around it as opposed to telling it. But I'm a believer that we should live in our own truth. And we should tell the straight truth, even when it makes us look bad. See, that's our dirty little secret. Or one of our dirty little secrets, I should say, because us as black people, we have quite a few dirty little secrets. But truth is one of them. Or should I say, the lack thereof is one of them. I mean, we have a tendency to, boy, we will do everything except tell the truth, especially when it makes us look bad. We definitely won't tell the truth then. We won't tell the truth about the state of our community. We won't tell the truth about our kids not being raised right. We won't tell the truth about black society as a whole. We won't tell the truth about our problems. We just will not tell the truth. It's as if we were to tell the truth, that it somehow shames us, as opposed to telling the truth to duck the shame. You tell the truth, you can face whatever your shortcomings are and maximize your strengths. But we won't do it. We won't tell the truth to our people. We won't tell the truth to our children. We won't tell the truth to the world. And when we look in the mirror, we won't tell the truth to ourselves. We absolutely positively refuse to tell the truth. Why? Because the truth makes us face ourselves. And that's something we don't want to do. We make it our business to not tell the truth to the people we know and the people that we love. We won't tell the truth to strangers, because what do we want to do? We want to put that best foot forward. We want to make people think that it's something other than what it is, as opposed to just telling it like it is and let the chips fall where they may. Me, I'm a true believer that if you just tell the truth, you can do pretty much anything, regardless of what it is. It's something that I tell my sons and daughters all the time, and I tell other young people too. I ask them, I say, what's the difference between a person who lies all the time and a person who tells the truth all the time? And you know what the answer to that is? The person who lies all the time has to have a better memory. If you tell the truth, you could have the worst memory in the world. I mean, you can suffer from amnesia and it wouldn't even matter, because the truth is the truth. When you lie, at some point, when you tell that lie, when you are questioned about that lie again, you're going to have to remember that lie. And if you don't choose to tell the truth and come clean about that lie at that time, you know what else you're going to have to do? You're going to have to tell another lie. And the cycle will go on and on and on and on and on whenever you are questioned about that lie. So why not just tell the truth? Relieve yourself of that. Relieve yourself of the pressure. Relieve yourself of the mental strain. Relieve yourself of all of that. Yeah, I know we all have our shortcomings. We all have our weaknesses. We all have our failures. We all have our whatever it is about us that doesn't make us perfect. And that's all of us. So why waste so much time and so much mental energy not telling the truth about it. Why? Is it because we don't want to show vulnerability to others? We don't want to show vulnerability to ourselves? I think we disregard the truth not only to other people, I think we disregard the truth to ourselves as well. And as long as we continue to do that, we can never live in the truth. We'll continue to live as this fraudulent race that tells these fantastic stories about how things are and how much better things are getting and how much progress has been made. It's all a lie. It's a lie. There's no progress being made.
The Prophet of Thought Series.
72% of us are still being born out of wedlock. Our brothers and sisters are still filling up the damn prisons.
The Prophet of
1 out of 5 of us is still living in poverty. About 30 to 40% of us are still unemployed. It's a lie. We're not doing better. There's just more of us, but we're not doing better. So the lies being told are just that, lies being told, because we don't want to hear the truth. We definitely don't want to hear the truth on a grand scale. I guess that's why people like me aren't more popular, because we have a tendency to just tell the truth as opposed to telling people what they want to hear. And I think that that's a problem with us. And we have to change our minds about that. We have to open our minds about that. Because as long as we choose to think that living the lies is the better way to go, that's what we're going to continue to do. We're going to continue to lie to our children. We're going to continue to lie to the world. We're going to continue to lie to our friends and strangers. And ultimately, we're going to continue to lie to ourselves. And the sad thing is, not the fact that the lies are being told, the fact that we are starting to believe them. We're starting to believe the lies. Lies that we know are lies. But we've told them so much, we've told them so often that we now start to believe them. And maybe that's what we're doing. Maybe we are convincing ourselves. Not even so much about convincing others. We are convincing ourselves to make our own selves feel better, as opposed to telling the truth so we can do better, so we can be better. No, we choose not to do that. We choose to continue to tell untruths because the truth is just too hard to swallow. And it doesn't matter who it is. I mean, it doesn't matter what economic class. It doesn't matter if you're poor, middle class, rich. It doesn't matter. Us as black people, we just lie about everything. We just lie about everything because we just can't handle the truth. Our men, they lie about their status in life, what they're doing in life. Our women, they lie. They lie about their appearance. They lie about what they're doing in their life. They lie about the situation that they're in. I mean, we just will not tell the truth. It's almost as if we want to represent. We are so into just representing something else other than ourselves. It's almost as if ourselves aren't good enough. And why? Because that in itself is a lie, that ourselves aren't good enough. That in itself is a lie. And that's a lie we have to stop believing. And I know people will say it's because of white supremacy. It's because of white privilege. It's because of this. It's because of that. Fine. If If that's your argument, that's fine. But the white privilege and the white supremacy and all these other things that people talk about, these are the very reasons why we need to tell the truth and live in truth. Because if we live the lie, doesn't that make white supremacy and white privilege just, just makes it more prevalent, doesn't it? These things existing in this world should be the reason why we should live in truth. Face our shortcomings, face our failures, face ourselves. And I'll say again, so we can maximize our strengths. You have to face your failures. You have to face your shortcomings. That's how you grow. You can't grow if you don't face your shortcomings. And you definitely can't grow if you live a lie. Because as long as you live that lie, you're never going to improve. You're never going to progress. You're never going to go further. Because you're living a fantasy. You're living something that isn't real. You're thinking something that isn't real. If we're going to grow as a people, we're going to move forward as a people, if we're going to progress as a people, we have to learn to tell the truth. We have to learn to tell the truth to our people. We have to learn to tell the truth to our children and to our adults. And most importantly, we have to learn to tell the truth to ourselves. Because black lives matter. Prophet of Thought series. Open your minds.